actually wrote this song in my car on the way home from praise and worship rehearsal, and was singing to God about how I love His presence. And I said, ooh, that's a song.
All right, it's your girl, Rain Royale, holding it down for sound check. Got my girl, Rebecca Cruz, in the studio.
Hey, 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 how you doing, guys?
All right, so we're getting right into the music. A lot of people who aren't familiar with you, they know you from movies, know you from your husband, and we know that you can sing. I saw you at, Tisha Campbell's Zen Lounge. Yeah. All right, so tell us a little bit about the music. It's always been a part of your life, right? Tell us.
Yes. Actually, I did perform on my show, Family Cruise, did a couple of my original songs while we were shooting the reality show. And I've been involved in music since I was about 6 years old. I play piano and I write music. And my background has been in church, choirs, leading worship, all those things, as well as bands and musical theater. So that was like life before children. And so I've been quietly honing the music, keeping it going all these years. And it's now just a great time for Mom to go out and do her gift and her craft. So I'm releasing this song. It comes out tomorrow on iTunes. Can I Stay?
Okay. And Can I Stay? What's the feel of it?
The vibe of the song is smooth jazz. It's a little bit Caribbean. There's a heavy percussion track underneath. And I discovered after I was blasting it through my house on the speakers that you can step to this song. It's kind of mid-tempo step music. Okay. So all you steppers out there, put it on and grab your lady and twirl her around. Midwest with the stepping. So.
All right, so more about the concept of how the single came together. I know you've been doing this for such a long time. So what made this song the single?
Wow. You know what? I first debuted this song probably 6-7 years ago. At a coffee house. And then I had a girlfriend of mine request it for her husband's birthday. They're a celebrity couple. And she's like, will you please come sing that song that you do, Rebecca, for his birthday? So we performed it live, and I changed the song a little because I play it on keys. I hired a guitar player and a percussionist. I said, let's do a little broke down set. And that was so phenomenal for us that became the basis of the recording single. So we took that same vibe with the heavy and guitar, and I am playing keys on it, but you got to hear me in there, and the percussion. And so we went with this kind of tropical, Sade, walking down the beach with your hair blowing in the, well, what hair I do have, in the wind. And it's a beautiful, transcendent, peaceful song. Right. Yeah.
So now it seems like you have a very visual for the concept of the song. Yeah. What about the music video? Have you thought about that?
Yes, we are working on a music video. It is actually a love song. So the concept for the video has to do with love, 3 kinds of love. So 3 couples and their love stories surrounding this song. Because the song is about how you can't stay away from that person you love. You know, when you're young and in love, you don't want to get off the phone. Right. You know, you're like, you say bye first. No, you say bye. You know, you just sleep on the phone. Do you know my husband and I did that just the other day? We were on the phone with each other. He's in New York shooting. And I was on the phone like, okay, how you doing? I'm good. And we just sat there being silent. Oh. My kids were like, would y'all quit? I was like,
that's so awesome.
But that's the meaning of can I stay? It's like, can I just stay in this moment and never leave it? Wow. And it's what I call a kairos moment. It's a Greek word for a particular moment in time. Wow. And time stops right there. Yeah. So that's the heart of it. That's the heart of the song. Yeah. Can I stay?
Speaking of time, you know how to manage it. I feel like you are doing this balancing act with all these kids and then supporting your husband and then your own aspirations as well. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I have help. Thank God. I have help. You know what? For years, I raised my kids myself. So to that end, I couldn't do a whole lot else other than serving in ministry, which I've done for years, playing in the choirs, doing all that. A little bit of teaching and preaching here and there I would do, but not a lot of room for performing. And my 5th baby, I finally got a helper. I got a caregiver. And every mom, I say every mom, I don't care if you have 1 kid, please pay for some help. I don't care if it's the teenager down the street. Okay. Have her come do your dishes or something so you can sit down and have coffee and enjoy your family. But I have older children now. You know, I'm a grandma. I have 2 adults. My oldest is 27. And then I have a little guy who's 9. So they're still dependent on me, but they're not helpless. So to that end, I can parcel out things. I can send them to camp. I can do a little bit. And then I can run my businesses, which, you know, do involve music and TV and film production. Then I'm still out there as an actress auditioning. And then the whole ministry speaking side, people always want us to come and talk. I guess, you know, we're like the old fogey parents in Hollywood. Everybody wants to know, how did you do that?
Well, to see relationships really work in Hollywood, it's interesting, you know, after like Think Like a Man 2 success and those relationships and the dichotomy between those two, I feel like you guys have something that's working. And so that's really awesome, you know, for people who are trying to be in the industry. But you guys kind of complement each other, I feel.
Yeah.
You know, so it works.
Well, I said he was my best friend. He, you know, so yeah, he is. And so when I sing this song, I'm talking to him. You know, it's like there's a joy there when you marry somebody who just has your back, just loves you unconditionally, and has always been that same sweet person. You know, if I had married Terry after he was famous, I don't know that we'd have the same building of history. I don't know that we'd have what we have, because he knows that I married him when he didn't have anything. And so I was his girlfriend who became his girlfriend, who became his wife and the mother of his kids.
And best friend.
Yes, and we still, and to this day, if he wasn't my husband, I would still love him to death, because I would want the best for him, no matter what.
Like he wants the best for you. He has a lot of creative ideas, obviously. Like I know he's given a lot to, you know, directors, and they remember for Blended, he had a big ideas as far as his character.
Yes, he did.
So does he have ideas for your music, your single, the music video?
All the time. And you know what? And I let him help me, but only to a degree. Because he will swarm me and tell me what to do all day long. And so he has taken it upon himself to lay low. And when he gets all excited, he zips his lip. He's like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, babe. This is your company, and so on. But I ask him for his help. I ask him for his input. I trust him. He's done a lot. He's made a lot of mistakes, and he's learned from them. So I respect it.
Well, you know, we couldn't have a sound check show without a sound check challenge. If you can drop a few bars for us vocally, just to show them what's good.
All right. Do we have a track, or am I just going to acapella? Can I acapella?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Where can I go? When I'm in your presence, I can't breathe. When I'm in your presence, I can see into my future, where I'll be, caught up in your presence eternally.
Beautiful. Can I say on iTunes, be sure to check it out. And of course, thank you for holding down with us. Get your step on with it. Thank you for holding down with us. Sound check. Back to you, Alex, in the studio.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.